and we're back here to our episode of Breaking Ground, a construction innovation podcast. And we are with Donal Lyons. And Donal, one thing that I wanted to jump into here is the term, and this term is in your company, DfMA. So I wanted to have you explain that. Many people may have not heard of that, or may not know what that means. So if you could just dive into that for us, that would be awesome.
Sure. So it's DFMA stands for Design for Manufacturing and Assembly, and it's not a novel idea or concept. It's actually been around for quite some time. It's a really cool way to say fabrication, and so you see it really used in, for instance, like aeronautics and other types of assembly and fabricatable industries. So it's been around for a long time. It's just starting to sneak its way into construction, and it's which is a surprise, but it, at least in our side of construction, on the commercial side of things, and so the phrase itself has been around for quite some time, but we thought it was far more applicable at the time when we were coming up with company names and things like that, that it was a good time to start introducing that phrase into our side of things as well, because again, it's one of the biggest assets that what we try to do is when we're working with design teams is we're trying to come up with the most systems that we can put right into fabrication as soon as possible. And I mean as soon as possible, as soon as a subcontractor is bought, that they can start moving into a fabrication phase for certain assemblies, for certain systems. So it's been around for some time. We're using it for us. If you haven't already heard it, I guarantee you any next event or expo you go to, you're going to start seeing it a lot more for sure.
And why is this term design for manufacturing and assembly becoming more important in construction?
So again, like what we're doing is it's designed for manufacturing, right? So when we're working with design teams and we're producing a more uh, how should you say it, like comprehensive set of design documents that are actually fabricatable, right? That's not something that you see very often. It's not something that's expected of the design team, but it certainly is an add value if you can have a team working with that design in tandem, being able to produce a design that's fabricatable. There is a huge value in that right off the bat. And so being able to achieve fabricatable documents in design is a significant advantage for any project.
Okay. So just on a very simplistic way to explain it, are you guys just giving more detail to the project on the design side?
We're providing what you would expect from the actual coordination or the contractors, what you should be achieving without the RFIs or the change orders, right? Because if you're doing it up front, you're doing it correctly, you're doing it with the right team and the right technical expertise, you're able to get that without somebody who's like, this is a change order, this is an RFI, this is something that is going to stop you from doing what you're doing, from hitting your design milestones. So when we're doing that in the milestone phases of design, that has a significant impact without having to go into the design team and stop them from what they're doing to check on something, right? Like these are things that they can either choose to add into their documents or they don't. But that's kind of how we work.
So ultimately, you're just trying to make everything go smoother.
As
Where
smooth as
the
possible.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.